Travel agency is often used for illicit currency exchange services or money laundering issues. So travel agency seems to be very benign, but in the illicit market, dealing with the East Asian organizations, the travel agency is often used for either moving the victims or recruiting the victims sometimes, or used for illicit currency exchange such as a hawala. So the case in point, so last month, just reading the news that in between China and Korea, that the Chinese organized criminals recruited the visitors from China, and then they operated illicit travel agency in South Korea, and then they advertise it through WeChat. This particular case doesn't really include particular money laundering activity, but like the fact that like the travel agency is used for the illicit unlicensed travel services is no surprising. So there are typical ways that the East Asians often utilize as very particular businesses, and the travel agency is one of them. So how do you recognize the travel agencies that are used for money laundering or illicit activity? Well, you will recognize that this particular one is actually the address is based on the convenience store, not so much as the actual travel agency per se. But the next thing is more often than not, in my study, based on the money laundering activity in Chinatown, especially, the travel agencies are often tied to a lot of other shell corporations. So those are two signs that you will look for, that the travel agency is used for illicit purposes or money laundering activity.